Hello there and welcome to the event. Okay, starting with a par 5 first hole here. Let's nestle this first drive up there in the fairway and we'll be on our way. And best of luck to you as you endeavor in this society tournament. That'll do. Second shot here on the first. Well, something went amiss. Good stuff. Out of the bunker. We're on the green. We got some work to do still, but no sand for us. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Continues to be online. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, 1 under par on your round. We're teeing it up on the second hole now. It's a nice looking shot. This one's about 175 to the pin. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. If you sink this, you could save par. This one might move a little bit left to right, just a little bit though. So far, so good. That's in there for par. And currently 1 under for the day. All right, the third hole is a par 4. Let's do the thing. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. And this one's about 180 yards out. This one's going right. here comes a 4-footer. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Okay, par 5 for this 4th hole. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. Okay, 3rd shot. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. Oh no, brutal. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. And that one will indeed just make it into the first cut. Good shot. And about 5 feet to go. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Now we have a par 3 here on the 6th. Safe approach, nice. Okay, best of luck with this one, 16-footer. I think this one's breaking to the left. Nicely done, dropping it in for birdie. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4. Oh, don't worry about it. I don't like the way this is going. Oh, missed the green on that one. And from the bunker. Good job out of the sand. Well done. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, missed the par. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And after that one, your score will go up to 2 under par. Teeing up here on the 8th hole. I think we're going left here. Here we go, par putt. Let's do it. This one's going to the left. Oh, what do we have here? Still going. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Might be able to make a move here. This is a short par 4. That's not going to work, is it? All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Five feet left to go. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. All right, we start the back 9 of this course with a par 5. I believe this one's fairway bound. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. Good luck with this. Way out here. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Oh, this has my attention. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under. And for the 11th, we have a par 3. This is leaning to the right. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. For the bogey. All right, and after that, you've gone up to 4 under. And teeing it up now on the 12th. Nice swing onto that one. This putt is just around 12 feet. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Well, something went wrong there. All right, the ball might go a little bit more leftward than normal. It's sitting above your feet. Just wanted you to know. Not the cleanest swing, but that's all right. Setting up here for the bogey. You've gone up to 4 under after that hole. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. I'm having that. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. Okay, come on now. This to save your par. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, it's getting there. Nicely played. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. And next is the par 5 15th hole. Nicely struck. Good job. "15 feet to the cup from here. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. Looking good. Wow. Amazing. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. And this one's about 125 yards out. And that'll do. Grab your putter. This putt is about 14 feet. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh my! Okay, let's drain this and get our par. And after that one, you're 5 under par. And teeing up now on the 17th. Approach shot worked out just fine. This putt's about 14 feet out. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. Okay, and now we've arrived at number 18. This one's a par 4. Good one. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. And your approach is heading right at the pin. That'll do for the approach. 7 under on the day if you sink this. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Ouch, right by the hole. This one's 8 feet away. And today you get to finish your round off with dropping the putt for par. Okay, this one's done. You've wound up at 6 under for the day. And with that, I say goodbye. See you next time. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. And today we are beginning our round on a par 5 first hole. It's time to get on our horse. Let's pop that drive into the fairway and be on our way. All right, say goodbye to that bunker. We're back in the fairway, and you got a good amount of distance on that too. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. All right, nice approach on that one. And this putt for the birdie. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Currently sitting at 1 under par. All right, par 4 for the second hole. Let's see what we can do. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Well, that's a nice chip. Well done. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. 7 under par after that hole. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. And here's your second shot here on the third. Good job. And 4 feet to go. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4. That'll do nicely. Setting up for our third shot. I'm okay with that. All right, this one is about 22 feet out. Going downhill right to left here. Oh, look at this thing. Nothing wrong with that putt. And tapping that one in. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And we got a par 4 for our 5th. All right, from the beach. Well done out of that sand, just a medium putt here. And could have a birdie here. So far, so good. This one's still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, 9 under is current score. That wind is going right to left out there. Looks like a sand shot coming up. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. All right, let's putt. Okay, we could save par here with this putt. And after that one, you're 3 under. Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. Well, that'll do for now. 14 feet to the cup from here. Looks like just a slight break to this one to the right. Oh, come on. And this next putt for par. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. Okay, we got a par 3 8th hole. Okay, setting up a long one here. That's a bit of an understatement. Let me get my rangefinder out here. I'll see if I can get us a distance. Just joking. Hopefully you can get this close though. And that's not a bad effort. And now this from 5 feet. And right now you are at 3 under par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. And the tee shot's looking decent. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. Oh my goodness, that almost dropped. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. Starting this one out pretty good. It's still tracking. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And you are currently 10 under par. 10th hole coming up. Oh man, you launched that. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. $11 under for the round if you can sink this putt. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And that'll do. And we're working with the tailwind on this hole. You made good contact. Nice approach. This one's from around 21 feet. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Oh, sliding by. Here we go, 4 par. And right now you are at 4 under. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. This one's 17 feet. This one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh, too bad. All right, let's go. This one's for par. 4 under par is your score at the moment. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. I like it. I like what you did there. 10-footer from here. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. And after that, when you're sitting at 11 under, that wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. Nice swing, sounded great. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And a putt to go down to 12 under par. Wow. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Well, continuing to look good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. All right, here we go, 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Nice. This is what our third shot's looking like. Eight feet to the cup. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. That drive was fierce. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. That'll play pin high, well judged. Here we go, this one for birdie. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. Here we go on the 17th hole. Whew, almost. Okay, this one for par. And 13 under par is your current score. And now to the par 4 18th. And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. "30 feet to the cup." So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Well, this one's looking okay. Continuing on its line. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And as we head our separate ways, you've wound up at 8 under par. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hello there, my name is John, welcoming you to the event. It's a big one starting today with a par 5. Let's kick this one off in the fairway and we'll take it step by step from there. How's that sound? And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. Nice shot. Okay, second shot here on the first. I don't think I'm liking this. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? And after that first hole, we are at even par. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. And unfortunately, that one will sneak its way into the second cut. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. And 14 under is your score. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh, and you got all of that one. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. And the approach heading to the left. That should do nicely. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. Braking pretty hard to the left. Oh, so close. All right, you got this left over for par. Okay, even par at the moment. All right, have a good drive here. Par 5 for the 4th. Nice swing. And setting up now in the deep rough. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And as that putt drops, let's take a peek at the scorecard. 14 under after that hole. And this is a short par 4 we're taking a hack out of right now. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Could be rough. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Oh, you hate to see it. And 7 feet to the cup. And after that one, you're going down to 1 under. 6th hole coming up. Ooh, might be a bit long here. Good shot. You send this ball home, you'll plop a birdie on the scorecard. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, come on, be nice. This one's about 7 feet away. And you are 1 under after that one. And the 7th will be a par 4. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Way to go out there, looking good. Here we go, birdie putt. You managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Okay, par 3 for the 8th hole. That swing was to die for. Setting up here with a very long putt. Setting up here with a 39-foot putt. Oof. All right, let's move on to the next. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. And the 9th hole is ready for us. Hopefully you're ready for it. Sweet. Okay, here's your birdie look. That shows some resilience. You birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. Okay, 10th hole, par 5. Let's go. So far, so good for this one. And from here, it's about 250 yards out. Oh, this one's going towards the beach. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, out of the bunker. Beautifully executed. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Rolled right by. Here we go for your birdie. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. Ah, no good. And here's an 8-footer for us. 4 under par currently. Okay, 13th hole, and this is a par 4. This one's about 120 yards out. Okay, on the green safely. 14 feet to the cup from here. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Almost. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. And teeing off now in a long par 4. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Well, better luck next time. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. I think this is going to go right to left. And in the cup for your par. That'll do. 18 under for the moment. Okay, 15th hole is upon us. This one is a par 5. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. This putt is for eagle. I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Ooh! This one's just a 4-foot putt. It's shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. Yeah, you'll take that. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. And you've got this left to save your par. Okay, 5 under par currently. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 16 feet to the cup. A little downhill putt, right to left. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. And this one's around 160 yards out. You'll be all right there. And now this from 13 feet. This one's breaking left to right. Going towards that hole. And you're finishing things off with the birdie putt. That's a good way to end things, I think. And with that, I must go. There was something in the thing that I have to go get, so see you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Have fun with this par 5 first hole. It's a long one. Let's start this off in style. Put that one right up the middle. What do you say? Okay, there you go. And second shot here on the first. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. Okay, that could have been worse. We're just barely in the first cut of rough. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And nothing wrong with tapping in for birdie. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. We're going to have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. Might not be enough from the rough. Nice chip. All right, you've got this left for par. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Great swing on that one. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Ooh, bad break. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. I think this one's fairway bound. This one's your 3rd. Looking at a 10-foot putt here. And I think this one just has a touch of a break to the left. Nicely done! Dropping it in there for the bird. Good stuff. All right, now 5th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Here's a look for birdie. Starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the left. Oh! All right, let's get to the next. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. got a left to right breeze on this hole. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? And after that, you're 2 under. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. This shot's about 80 yards out. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. And for the save. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. This one's a little to the right on approach. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. And that putt safely in its home. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Here's our second shot on the 9th. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. So good, so good. All right, here we go on the 10th hole, par 5. Have a good drive. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh, that's sweet. That's very sweet. In there with an eagle. And the 11th is a par 3. Let's have enough club to clear that bunker. I don't think you're going to like this. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Oh my, nicely done out of that bunker. Well done. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. Oh, unfortunately, that won't stick into the fairway. We're in the first cut. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. And this is our third shot. Oh, so close. All right, this one for par. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Oh, looking good off the tee. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. Yep, I think this one's bound for the green. Solid approach there, pin high. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. And here comes hole number 14 at us. Well done. We are about 195 yards out from here. Nice shot. That'll do. 24 feet from the cup. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. Ooh. And this is your look at par. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. Second shot here on the 15th. Well done. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. This one's 6 feet away. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. We've got about 130 yards to go here. That was good. For the birdie. I think this one's moving to the right. This one's tracking. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. Okay, the hole is 17. The par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Okay, let's get out of this bunker. Okay, out of that sand and onto the green. I'm liking it. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. Well judged on that one. And with that, you get to end your round with a par. Good stuff. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.